Now we are back with another Conquest video, part 3 of the Nation of Baseball Challenge Conquest map. And like I say, you always want to make sure each and every single player in your lineup has its purpose. For example, these two bench players I have to do for the team affinity missions. And then we have Bhlademyst, who I'm basically trying to get up to a diamond archetype. The middle infield, or the infield in general, except for Yermin Mercedes, all of them are for missions as well. Kyle Lewis is to help me finally get the last remaining innings for the AL West team affinity so I can get Jesus Luzardo, etc. And then Dominic Smith, I'm doing his missions, so is Cliff Lloyd. So make sure each and every single player you have is serving its purpose. Even the starting pitchers, I gotta do Sixto and Patrick Corbin, but you guys know the rule. Unless it's a really easy difficulty, I'm not putting the second or third best pitcher I have. I am always going to put the fifth best pitcher I have in my starting rotation. So we left it off going after the San Diego Padres, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're just going to skip to attack. We're going to go to the San Diego Padres, attack their 1 million fan instead of their 2 million fan territory because we don't want to lose that many fans. Now, a lot of people have been asking, how exactly do you go ahead and face a stronghold on a lower difficulty? Let's say you can't beat them on All-Star. It's simple. You just skip to Steel Fans phase. After you skip to Steel Fan phase, it's going to take you to Reinforce. Once you reinforce all of your fans into that one territory, it's going to go ahead and take you into Move. You skip Move and go back to Attack, and when you're back to Attack, you press the Stronghold. If it's still too difficult, then you're just going to rinse and repeat. Now, if you do end up enjoying today's content, please make sure to hit that like button and red subscribe button. Turn on the channel notifications. Become a member of the channel today. So when I start streaming, not screaming, you can say you were there from day one. Follow me on all my socials, community tab, interact with me there. And then more Bhlademyst, subscribe to my other YouTube channels. Let's get into beating down the San Diego Padres. So we went ahead and beat the Padres. My created player finally is hitting some dingers. I had to switch his batting stance to one of my favorite ones to use inside the game, and I don't know, everything just seemed to connect, and now he's ripping, getting extra base hits. So we should be seeing the diamond archetype coming soon in terms of the created player video. We also got to put out, I'm looking to get a couple more assists, etc. Once we got all of that done, we will be seeing created player gameplay in general. And then hopefully we might be seeing him as a catcher. So let's go ahead and check this out. The Arizona Diamondbacks, right? They're going to be Hall of Fame. We're going to face them on Hall of Fame 100%. As we can see here, although, you got to keep in mind the Chicago Cubs, what they're going to try to do is try to basically circle you in. Because once they circle you in, that's when they can face you and challenge your stronghold. These belong to the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins now can never reinforce their territory or even move these fans since we killed them. So we're in a really good position here. We could easily take out the Diamondbacks, and then after the Diamondbacks get a couple of open spaces. After those open spaces, we have to decide where we want to reinforce and what we want to attack next. But right now, the closest territory for sure is the Milwaukee Brewers. And then right after Milwaukee, we can literally do a 3-part hit where we can go to Milwaukee. Actually, it's almost a 7-part hit because you can go to Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, White Sox. I'm making sure you guys can see Reds, Pirates, Phillies, and then everything is like within 2 territories. So we're gonna see how we gonna do it, but stay tuned. Let me go ahead and face the Diamondbacks on Hall of Fame. If this is too difficult for you to face on Hall of Fame, I already told y'all what to do, so I expect y'all to be doing it. So now that the Diamondbacks have been taken care of, we can simply just start walking towards whatever is open in terms of that territory. And we have gotten a prospects pack for the NL West. So we're going to go right here. We're not really scared of any of these territories on the left-hand side now, taking any of our territories like the Dodgers did. Why? Because they have no reinforcements, and it is impossible. Listen to me closely. It is impossible for them to actually go ahead and circle us in any of our strongholds because they don't have enough fans and they don't have enough territories. So now once again, we're going to skip. And since we're done with the left-hand side of the map, let me actually come out twice on the screen. We're actually going to switch to over here now. So we're going to skip to reinforce. we have 15 reinforcements. The Cubs look like they're going to make a strong push towards us, but at the same time, I don't think we have to worry about them yet. If we can knock out a bunch of these teams right here, well, actually, we can go directly from Milwaukee to the Cubs, as long as we don't lose too many fans on our way to Milwaukee. So, which is the easiest path? Regardless of where we go, this 3 million is going to attack us. So, I'm going to go through here, just so it's less likely for any of the 2 millions to attack us. Because on the top, I'm positive they're going to be hungry for some blood, considering we just took their stronghold. Now let's go. We're going into Milwaukee with 14. They have 10, which means it's a game on All-Star. Easy for us to take. Let's do it. So now that we have beaten the Milwaukee Brewers, I think that the best case scenario is we go after the Tigers, right? Because they have 9 million, and by the time we get to the Cubs, we probably will have less than 9 million. Or less than 10 million. But at the same time, the Cubs are the one that present the biggest threat to us. So generally, you want to eliminate that team that presents the biggest threat to you. So instead of going after the Tigers, we're actually going to go after the Cubs. If we walk in there with 6, I think that's still going to be hopefully good enough. Thankfully, the Milwaukee Brewers decided not to attack us and instead went after the Tigers. Okay, stop playing with me. We're going to be walking in there with 4. And then if they attack us too, they did attack us. We're walking in there with 2. So this is probably going to be the first time you see me actually skip to steal fans. And then I'm going to reinforce over here. Now it's fine that they cut off the path because we won't need that path currently. We can reinforce here because we're connected to a stronghold. So all we have to do is reinforce all of our territories here and then skip to attack and see if it is at a difficulty we would like. Veteran, 100% is the difficulty I would like. So I go ahead and play it. So we just went ahead and captured the stronghold. We're going to go ahead and head right towards the White Sox. And what I'm planning on doing is making a 2-path to these 3 strongholds. I plan on getting the White Sox right after the White Sox, the Indians right after the Indians. Depending on how many fans we have, I might go down to the Reds. If not, I could go up to the Detroit Tigers. So let's go ahead and begin simulation here. 16-2. I don't really expect to lose too much, but unfortunately, I've already lost 6 of my fans. So that 3 attack plan I had originally, it doesn't even look like it's going to work, to be honest with you all. So we're going to drop down to 8. And 8 should be enough to face the White Sox, at least on All-Star difficulty. And it is. So this is probably going to be one of the final games we play on this episode. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, we are not completely done just yet. We just captured the White Sox stronghold. And I think I want to leave it off near the Detroit Tigers just for the simple fact that I'd rather make a path downward than make a path upward towards the Cleveland Indians and then the Detroit Tigers and then basically end my path right here. I'd rather just go up, so I'm going to go ahead and attack these. And I probably, if I'm really lucky in terms of simulation, I might be able to face the Tigers here as well, but I'll just leave it for the next episode. So, we clearly saw that the Cardinals are coming up as well, if you guys didn't see. Wow. We lost to the Tigers just like that. But if you did not see, right here, the Cardinals came in and they actually took away our path. But that's fine because we had captured that stronghold, and now that stronghold is gonna be what allows us to reinforce. But that is going to be on the next episode. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure to hit that like button, red subscribe button, turn on the channel notifications. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. If you want to become a member of the channel, just join. And then I want you all to go to the community tab, interact with me there. More Bhlademyst, subscribe to my other 2 YouTube channels. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.